Okay, we'll move on for now to our dream matchup for next season. It's been a busy one day of off season. Directors are changing, choreographers are changing, competitions, schedules are being announced, group sizes are being announced. Bloomington Kennedy has 71 kids, I guess. And it's getting to that time of the year, one day after the choir season ends, where we're thinking about our dream matchups for 2027 show choir season. I don't want to hear no Los Al versus Burroughs. I don't want to hear Center Grove versus Franklin Central. I want to hear your biggest dreams. Dream big. Who do you want to face each other? Or if you want to even bring it into a three group competition, what do you think, Dylan?
Um, can I get a second to think about this one?
Yeah, we'll go. I'll give my kind of uh half joking answer. I would like to see John Burroughs Men at Work versus Mount Zion You've Got Mail. You've Got Mail and John Burroughs Powerhouse are coming off two of the most successful men's group seasons we've seen. I love bass groups, bass group renaissance, all that. Get them in the same room. We need it.
I would actually argue that in terms of style of show, the better dream matchup would be John Burroughs Men at Work versus Auburn Men at Work.
Well, well, yes. They are also
Because
choreographed by the same person, so it's like it makes it even more plausible.
yes, but just an Alabama group tossing pizza out into the crowd, edible pizza, I feel like is something that you don't see south of the Mason-Dixon all that much. And I feel like whatever Aaron Smith cooks up next year for Auburn Men at Work is going to be just as good.
You know what I'd really like to see is a Mads at Work style Men at Work of combined shows of both the Offered Men at Work and John Burroughs Men at Work. Now that would be something special to behold. But that's not the question we're asking here. Will, what is your dream matchup for yes, yes, Brady. What's your dream
Details
matchup
along
for
the
2027?
could run. So true. Although I think, uh, are we down to any? I think we're just down to the Lexington testosterones because
Yeah.
Grace officially rebranded to just the T-tones, which bring the full name back. Um,
Boo.
okay, I'll do a couple of funny ones. Number one, Gretna versus Gretna, a matchup that I think is highly unlikely to happen, simply because of the family dynamics at play.
Yeah.
Caitlin Wallace, director of Gretna, Nathan Wallace, director of Gretna East. Perhaps it was just coincidence that they didn't compete this year. However, I mean, I would not be uh, would not be surprised to see this go either way, whether they do compete against each other, whether they don't compete against each other. The second one would be De Pere versus anyone from the western half of Wisconsin, because while they did win 3 times this past year, no matchup with Onalaska, no matchup with La Crosse, no matchup with Sparta, and I was just like, man, there's so much good show choir left on the table here.
Yeah.
Again, probably a coincidence. However, that I'll try to speak that into existence for next year. And then for an actually serious one, I don't know. This one's tough because there are so many like sleeper picks from different regions that I feel like, oh, that would be a really good matchup. However, I think I am going to take a real big swing here, and I'm going to say Keller Blue Lights versus Waltham Music Unlimited.
Oh. Oh, I like that. I actually like that quite a bit. That's
Because
very interesting.
Keller was right in the thick of the discussion for the best Texas group this year. Waltham, like splitting captions with Daniel Hand, never cracking the win column this year, but obviously right there as well. So I feel like, and just Texas and New England show choir, obviously on the map they're like this, but I feel like stylistically they're also kind of like that. Like Texas still kind of getting their feet under them, like show design wise and costume wise, and then New England, like they're doing some very innovative things up there. There just aren't a ton of groups, and so not a lot of people are noticing. But that is my totally random, completely far fetched. Multiple groups would need to travel multiple thousands of miles to make that happen. Dream matchup for next year.
Yeah, I was just checking Waltham's record and they have 5 second places. That's very interesting. And they did actually end up beating Daniel Hand, but
Oh,
they
but they
just could
lost to
not.
Troy.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they lost to Troy.
yeah.
I was like, wait, no, I think they did it once. And I was like, They did, but they also did not win. Very interesting season from them. I'm really excited. Waltham's like one of my just favorite groups. I have like just this list of groups that I love just based on aura and aura alone. And Waltham has crazy aura, and I love them, and I'd love to see them one day. Dylan, what do you think about your most anticipated matchup, hypothetical matchup of 2027?
So a matchup I would want to see. I want to see a big like just battle royale of a bunch of groups with like the same name, like every group named Singers or something Singers. Franklin Central, Oak Mountain, Noblesville.
Hmm.
But all the groups named Momentum. All the groups named. I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of another
Spotlight or yeah.
Spotlight. Yeah,
The
just
momentum comp would be brutal, man. So many I can think of just off the dome.
Yeah, definitely.
and then a serious one. I've been wanting to see this forever. Wheaton North versus Solon. They are just two such similar groups, and I think they stand in such like a similar spot within their respective states. I just and also I think it'd be such a close matchup. I just want to see that happen. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but like it's just one of those that I've just been itching to see. And another one I do want to see. I want to see Waltham go up against Dwight D. Eisenhower. I think those groups just have such similar levels of aura. They have such a
Yeah.
similar dynamic, and uh, I think both groups at their peak in like their peak form. I think that could be an interesting matchup. I do. So those are my three dream matchups I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, those are interesting. I think that I have to go with for my serious one because I already kind of gave my silly one. Although I'm not joking, please make it happen. Um, I would like to see Grenada versus West Side. They're both very high caliber groups within their respective circuits, and they're about as different of a show as you can possibly have. And that to me is really interesting as pushing the limits is about as far away from each other as possible while being kind of on, obviously I haven't seen either of these groups in person, but like kind of being in my mind on similar levels skill wise. I would love to see that. They're two of my, I mean, it's my favorite Nebraska group and it's my favorite Mississippi group, and they're both so different, and I would love to see them go against each other.
No,
And
no,
then I
no. But
also
Chris,
have
don't
to.
you see? We have to make separate divisions for choirs with any different types of shows. You have to make
Oh, you're
it
right.
lighthouse shows, non-lighthouse story shows, non-lighthouse traditional shows, non-lighthouse character shows, non. Yeah.
I
And
actually think
I
that
don't,
we
I don't know
have
why you're asking.
to. I think that we have to start separating shows by main color palette. Because
Hmm.
otherwise, how are the colorblind judges going to be able to accurately assess the costumes and all that? It's a real problem plaguing the community. Um, but of course, I'm just gonna kind of get this one out of the way. Clinton versus one of John Burroughs, Center Grove, or Linmar. Um, Clinton versus any of those groups would be amazing. Um, I just want to see them take a swing at their fellow undefeated groups. Simple as that. We were all
Yeah,
thinking it. Just want to throw that one out there.
yeah.
Any other dream wish list matchups for next season from you guys or from anyone in the chat watching? We do have 13
Well,
concurrent
we uh,
viewers.
we did have a vote in the chat for Broken Arrow versus Franklin Central.
Ooh, that's kind of neat. I like that. I like that. They both like very. Oh, we also have another chatter that says Clinton versus Carmel. Now, ooh,
Carmel,
Carmel.
as someone who saw both shows this year. Carmel.
Yeah. I think I would go Carmel too, but that would be a really cool matchup because I feel like those are very similar stylistic shows, like just kind of how Franklin Central and Broken Arrow kind of like stylistically similar. I like that matchup as well. We have another one in the chat. We have Los Al versus Center Grove. Yeah, that's kind of one that everyone wants to see. Everyone wants that rematch. Um, because I mean, obviously there was such an electric Wheaton Warrenville South a couple years ago. So Things is
Oh
genuinely
boy,
possible.
they're
I'd like to
coming in
see.
hot now.
Okay. Waukee versus Waukee Northwest. Yes, everybody wants to see that. Clinton versus Homewood. That will not happen, right?
Uh, so the thing about Iowa is that like everyone boxes themselves into, unless you're like Iowa City, I would shout out Iowa City for competing 6 times this year. But most other programs in Iowa box themselves into, okay, we compete on the third weekend of January, the first weekend of February, the third weekend of February, and the fourth weekend of February. And if Waukee goes to Waukee Northwest and Waukee Northwest goes to Waukee, well, then you really only have like 2 opportunities to see each other. Like someone was riled up about like, oh, like Johnston and Urbandale have a non-compete. And like that's actually not true. Like the schedules just never work out. So Iowa, please expand your comp seasons. Clinton versus Homewood, that will not be happening until something significant changes. Can confirm.
Yeah.
Waubonsie versus Glenwood. Did that not happen at all this year?
I feel like it
No,
did,
because
but maybe it
Glenwood went to
didn't.
like 5 different states. I feel like Bonzie takes that this year.
Maybe up for the Homie Traveler Award, perhaps?
They are not.
Oh, never mind. Um,
That
oh,
would have been a good pick, actually. Whoever decided it must have not been thinking.
right.
I'm gonna see myself out.
Linn-Mar versus Powerhouse. I mean, obviously, that's just a battle of undefeated choirs. All of us want to see the undefeateds go against each other at some point this season.
Give me
Daniel
West
Hand
Marion
versus
versus
Grenada.
Oxford.
Wait, what? Whoa. Say that again. Run that back.
Give me West Marion versus Oxford.
West Marion was undefeated?
Yeah.
Is that the implication?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What?
Undefeated in small mixed.
Okay. That counts. That counts.
Yeah, but they went to 7 competitions.
Wow. That's impressive. That's
Yeah.
impressive. The tier 2 groups are not messing around this year. I can confirm.
Oh, that's tier 4, by the way. Small mix. In the
Oh yeah. Linn-Mar versus Center Grove. Yeah. I mean, any of the undefeateds together. We'll just say that right off the bat. Linn-Mar,
Yeah.
Center Grove, Clinton, John Burroughs. Wait, was there another like big one?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, those four, any of them against each other or all of them counts. That'll play.